The United States is set to hold its 47 presidential elections in 2024. The Grand Old Party, or Republicans, are fairly certain of the chances of retaking White House, while Democrats are hurting from US President Joe Biden's declining approval ratings. There is just 1 year until the presidential elections, and some well-known figures have already declared their intention to run. Things are relatively quiet in the Democratic Party, however that is not the case with the Republicans. Republicans are engaged in a fierce struggle to choose their nominee for president. Several leaders still wish to give it a shot, even though Republican voters are fighting Trump to be the most appealing candidate. Nikki Haley and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis are expected to square off in first ever Republican primary debate, which is to schedule occur soon. The Republican primary may be dominated by Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley's growing rivalry as they attempt to position themselves as the party's strongest rival who can take on Trump. Haley, who is aged 51, is currently ranked third nationally. However, she is gaining ground on Ron DeSantis, who is just far behind Trump in Republican race. The debate starts in Miami at around 8 p.m. ET on Thursday. For the unaware, Ron DeSantis has been attacking Haley for weeks, largely on foreign policy. Few days ago, Ron DeSantis lambasted Haley for wearing high heels, accusing her of attempting to match his height. Nikki Haley, in return, refused to acknowledge the claim and stressed by such claims Ron DeSantis just portray himself that he is not fit to run for the president. Furthermore, both make an effort to establish themselves as a legitimate opponent of Donald Trump. That is the second favorite tag for the Republican Party. In a memo released on Monday, Haley's campaign asserted that she is now the party's top contender aside from Trump, pointing her comparative advantage in South Carolina, her home state, which is hosting primary in February, as well as Iowa and New Hampshire. In a memo, Betsy Ackney, Haley's campaign manager, claims that even if DeSantis performs well in Iowa, he has no intention of winning the nomination. In response, the DeSantis campaign responded by releasing a memo in which they claimed that only they could stop Trump's unstoppable march towards the nomination by defeating Haley in Iowa. This makes it abundantly evident that Haley and DeSantis' rivalry has grown more intense. Nevertheless, it remains to be seen if the rivalry will benefit them anyway. Republicans continue to favor Donald Trump over other candidates. According to a poll, if Trump and Biden face off directly just like the 2020 presidential elections, Trump could win easily by a margin of 10 points. In addition, a resounding 52% of the GOP voters backed Trump's bid for president. However, Haley and DeSantis are vying to succeed Trump. The question of whether they will succeed or not still stands. Let's wait for the debate to begin.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.